Christmas rubbish.
I'm not listening.
Oh, look at that fairy. No one or two fairies around here who could do with a tree up
That's
there.
quite enough. You'll get arrested for obscene mumbling one of these days. You're like a mad old bag lady.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Oh.
That was a good shot.
Thank you very much. Oh, my God. Quick, crossover.
Who is it?
Betty Craddock, contract killer for the Women's Institute. Hello, Miss Trent. Huh. Bolshevik. Oh, to hell with this. Oh, let's get a cab.
Christmas shopping? You'll be lucky.
Yoo-hoo! Tom! Diana!
What's Jane doing with an elderly bookie?
Hello! This is my granddad, Jamie Edwards from Cork. He's coming to Bayview for Christmas.
And I'm sure it'll be a wonderful occasion.
No, it won't. It'll be extraordinarily banal and pathetic.
What ho? Tom Ballard. Nice to have you aboard.
Diana Trent.
Well, well. Are there any more like you at home?
Not her. She doesn't like compliments.
All women are beautiful, Jane, and love being told so.
Not that one. Come along. See you later.
Charming fellow. Of course, I wouldn't trust him an inch.
Cab!
Oh, the brute. She did that deliberately.
Jane, you're just in time. Come and hold the ladder, will you?
Of course. You go and have some tea, Grandad. Harvey needs me.
He certainly needs something.
What?
Nothing, Harvey. Righto, I've got you.
No trying to peer at my trouser legs, Jane.
Please.
Oh, God. Tinsel time all over the place.
What?
Harvey's decorating up a ladder.
Up a ladder? Sounds like a chance too good to miss. I'll get the coats.
I wonder what the Buddhists are up to at this time of year.
Oh, here we go. I hate Christmas, so let's all get chronically depressed and cut our throats. I do wish you'd give it a rest.
Well, this is the high season for the seriously nasty and unpleasant.
It's also the season when we remember the universal joy and rejoicing at Jesus' birth.
Universal? It wasn't universal. The Chinese couldn't give a toss. I don't suppose they were banging the tanners in the puddings in Baghdad either.
In Christendom, the rejoicing was universal.
No, it wasn't. I have it on very good authority. King Herod was much upset by the whole thing.
Put your coat on.
Some kingdom he had. Oh, knee-deep in soppy shepherds. All those prats on camels following yonder stars. Wise men, my foot. Talk about silly gifts. Gold, frankincense and myrrh. Well, what is myrrh, anyway? Huh? Myrrh. There's Jesus, barely born, 40 years to become the greatest man that ever lived, and what do they bring him? Something unpronounceable from Boots.
You're lucky that God is a forgiving sort of chappie and has a good sense of humour.
Come on. Let's go and upset someone whose name begins with Harvey.
Now, whatever you do, Jane, don't let go of the ladder.
Oh, do be careful.
Almost too easy, isn't it?
Shall we try the old coronary number?
Oh, I think under the circumstances, the old coronary number is compulsory. Away you go.
Oh. Oh. This is so tasteless.
Come on, Jane, quick. Look, he needs help.
Oh, dear.
What? Jane! Just get the ladder!
He's having an attack.
Don't care whether he's cut his damn head off! Just get!
Jane, Tom is dying.
Oh, Tom!
It's all right, Jane. I'm just kidding.
Oh, God! You've killed him!
What did he land on?
His head.
No damage, then. Wake up.
Are you all right?
Of course I am. I'm absolutely fine. What a funny little joke that was. Oh, yes, I did enjoy it. Shall we get married, Jane? Well, we've been messing about for far too long now. Might as well tie the knot, eh?
Better get him to hospital.
Hello. He's fine. And he's all fine. Oh, come on, Harvey.
We'll have a church wedding, Jane. Cake, the full bit. I always look good in a morning suit.
Oh, you do. You do.
Now you've done it.
Won't last.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, Ada. Penguin attack. Hang on to your loose chain.
Sister Sheila, how lovely to see you again. You will come and take a dish of tea with us?
Sure, that would be a great pleasure, Tom.
Irish penguin to boot. Nailed down the furniture as well.
I'm sorry, Tom. I didn't quite understand that last point. What's the problem with me serving in Africa?
Temptation, my dear. You will be bound to meet a brilliant tropical diseases doctor and find yourself hopelessly enamored with him and have to give up your nunship.
Nun's Story. Peter Finch. Audrey Hepburn, 1958.
What a wonderful imagination you have, Tom.
Don't encourage him. I've spent the last few years digging him out of Colditz, dragging him off the top of Everest and trying to stop his rather unhealthy friendship with a flying doctor. I'm stuffed if I'm going to start trolling round Uganda dressed up like Julie Andrews in a bag.
Do please excuse my wife's colourful language.
I'm not your wife.
Yes, you are.
Sister Sheila, I'm sorry if this offends you or your cloth, but Tom and I are not married, nor ever likely to be. We are just shacked up together.
Oh, dear.
Tom, just relax. You already told me that your wife had died over 15 years ago. So, unless this is Mrs. Lazarus, I doubt very much she's your wife.
I'm his hot bit of fluff.
Frankly, I don't care what you are, so long as you're going to be there to help.
Help with what?
He hasn't told you.
No, he has not. Tom, this had better be good.
I just said that we'd arrange some sort of entertainment for the elderly of the parish at Christmas, a nativity play, and you'd be the director.
Oh, great. Thanks a bundle. What Tom did not tell you is that not only am I a screaming atheist, that I also hate Christmas and all the inherent humbuggery that goes along with it.
Oh, yes, he said you were a foul-mouthed old bat. But you were the only one who could get anyone, well, to walk in a straight line round here.
Yes, well, that is true.
So you'll do it.
No, not in a fit. Forget it. Okay? You've wasted your time, so sorry.
All right, Miss Trent. Thank you for your time.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yes?
Are you giving up?
But you said you weren't going to do it.
But that is not the point. You can't just fold at the first fence. Dear God, what do they make nuns out of these days? When I was in Cambodia, you lot were taking on the most awful problems and battling through. Nuns were some of my best drinking buddies. And what are you doing? You're just giving up.
But what should I do then?
Well, I don't know. You could, well, use threats or subtle ploys. There are a million ways to skin a cat.
Oh, no, it's quite all right. There's plenty of volunteers. I'll get Jenny Brown to do it.
Jenny Brown? Her eyes don't even look in the same direction.
Don Cameron will help.
Don Cameron couldn't organise a piss-up in a brewery.
Foggy Matthews, he was a quartermaster.
Foggy Matthews is dead, you great loop.
Betty Craddock of the WI.
I'll do it. If that baggage Craddock gets it, she'll be gloating all over Bournemouth. I will do it.
Thank you. God bless you. Good night.
Hang on a minute. What just happened?
I think a cat has just been skinned.
Thank you.
Watch this, Geoffrey. He's a changed man. Harvey?
Oh, hello, Tom. Hi, Diana. Oh, look, there's good old Jeffy. How's your lovely, charming wife?
I haven't got a lovely, charming wife. I've got a Marion.
You know I'm getting married.
Really? Who to?
To Jane.
Jane who?
Jane Edwards.
Isn't that your name?
Yes.
Any relation?
Oh, come along, Harvey. We have to have the banns read.
What fun. Look, do enjoy your day. You'll find the food is much improved since I doubled the catering budget. Diana, is there anything I can do for you?
Chuck yourself under a bus.
Okay.
Oh, come along, Harvey.
Bye all. Just be happy.
Maybe I should try dropping Marion on her head.
Yes, all right, thank you. Can we get on with this meeting? Right, now, first things first, the script. Tom, you're going to have to write the script. Is that all right?
Script, okay.
Right, and I am going to be the director of this epic stage production, Jesus, the Early Years.
It's called The Nativity.
Right, now, my niece's child, baby Diana, will play the baby Jesus.
But isn't she a girl?
And I hope so. Boys called Diana tend to lead somewhat turbulent lives.
But Jesus was a boy. You can't have the star part played by a girl. It's not a pantomime.
Well, it doesn't matter. She'll be all wrapped up in swaddling clothes, whatever the hell they are.
Clothes you get swaddled in.
Yes, well now, Tom, you, Basil, and Jamie the Blarney here will be playing the Three Wise Men.
You know that Basil's gone off on an Icelandic wife-swapping cruise?
But he hasn't got a wife to swap.
He's taken his teddy.
He is due back in plenty of time, so we will rehearse without him. Now then, the casting of the Virgin Mary.
How about Marion? Perhaps not.
The Virgin Mary will be played by the child's mother, Sarah, and Geoffrey, you will play Joseph and a couple of shepherds, and Marion will play the innkeeper, okay?
Fine, Marion's always at home in a pub.
Who's going to play the ass?
Most of the cast, I should imagine.
Jane, you're going to look wonderful.
I just don't think you should have asked the assistant if she wanted to be a bridesmaid.
You'll look lovely. People are such nice creatures. I love them all.
No, you don't. You only love me.
We're responsible for that. We ought to do something about it.
Nonsense, he's asked her to marry him. It's what she's always wanted.
Yeah, but he's concussed. His mind is in an altered state.
So what's new?
Well, if he were in one of the best films, he'd get another bang on the head that will bring him back to normal.
Yes, well, we're not in one of the best films. We're in a Daffy Duck cartoon. It's rehearsal time. Right, we are going to do the arrival at the inn. Sarah and Geoffrey as Mary and Joseph arrive at the inn. Come on from over there, Geoffrey. Yes, that's right, over there. Marion, get behind the desk. Right, where's the baby?
Here she is.
Oh, hello, my little munchkin. Little munchkin, yes.
Isn't the baby supposed to be newborn?
So?
Well, baby Diana is about 27 now.
She's 18 months.
It's all right, never mind. Just get her swaddled and carry her into the inn.
The baby hasn't been born yet. That's why they're looking for a place.
Jane, you are a shepherd, so shut your face and shep. Is she right? Is that in the script?
Afraid so. And a lot of people know the story. Can't really mess around with it.
Okay, dump the baby, shove something up your jumper.
I'm so glad I came.
It's all right, all right, all right. Mary and Joseph arrive at the pub. And action.
Oh, golly, I'm so tired. It's been such a long walk from wherever we came from.
I couldn't remember where it was they were coming from.
Nazareth.
Yes, Nazareth.
And the town is really full. And we can't get in anywhere. Oh, woe is us. And especially me with the new Messiah in my tum-tum.
I like that bit.
Get on with it.
Right. Let's try this old inn with stable attached. And please turn over. Sorry, Diana. What ho, innkeeper? What ho, Dad?
Geoffrey, will you please get on?
What do you want?
Do you have a room, kind sir, for a weary couple who have walked for miles from Nazareth, and are about to have a baby?
Double or single?
What?
TV, minibar? Jacuzzi, room service, in-house video?
Jeffrey, will you put your wife back on her lead?
Marion, you're not supposed to have any rooms.
Okay. We haven't got any rooms. Shove off.
Stable, Marion?
No. Pretty wobbly, actually. A stinking headache. In fact, I think I'll have a gin and lie down. See you at the premiere.
Oh, Ada. All right, take 5. Dickie Attenborough doesn't have to cope with all this fiddle-arsing about.
You should have left it to Betty Craddock.
How's this?
You look like Marvo, the magician.
Costume place in the Run and Wise Men outfits. Jamie got there first, and it was this or Robin Hood.
Stuck in a farce and all the doors are jammed shut.
There's another problem, too.
I don't wish to know.
Jane wants me to give her away.
What did you say?
I said you'd talk to her.
Oh, no, you don't. This is a moral dilemma. That's all your field.
Hello.
Oh, and here she comes. You deal with it.
Oh, hello, Tom. You look like a magician.
You look like a 1950s air hostess. What's with all the flesh clobber?
It's my going away suit for after the wedding.
Jane, we have to talk to you.
Tom has to talk to you.
Jane, do sit down.
I've only got a minute before my next gown fitting. Oh, isn't it wonderful?
Jane, there is something we have to discuss about this wedding thingy. Now, if I'm going to give you away, I shall be acting in loco parentis.
With particular emphasis on the loco.
And as such, there are certain things I feel obliged to say to you.
It's all right, Tom. I know all about it.
All about what?
It.
It? What it?
The wedding night. It.
Oh, my God.
I have a little book. My great aunt gave it to me. She said it got her through her time of duty and anguish. It.
Advice to Young Brides by Mary Carruthers, 1893.
It's very informative.
The wedding night. Dismissing your maid, lowering the gas lights, thinking of England, smelling salt. Sounds good stuff.
What does it say about sex?
Oh, quite enough, thank you.
Ships entering harbours? Biting the counterpane? Saps rising? Sounds like Harvey.
Jane, marriage has to be entered into in a spirit of mutual trust.
I don't know what you mean.
He means you can't just grab a bloke with concussion and whip him off for a quick marriage.
He's not normal right now. He's being nice to everyone.
Yes, especially everyone in skirts. God, if you have bridesmaids, you'll never make it up the aisle.
He is quite normal. It was the previous Harvey, who wasn't the normal Harvey. So I would be very grateful if you would leave us alone and mind your own business. Because God made you mine.
We must have come into this picture after the intermission.
Tom, this is not a movie. This is real life.
Are you sure?
No.
So what do we do?
Yes, you were right. We give him another bang on the head.
You're sure you want to do this, Jamie?
Oh, God, yes. Don't want that little snit as a grandson-in-law.
Here he comes. Get the ball.
You can't have that. There's 12 pounds of gravel in there.
Harvey? You were a great footballer, weren't you?
I still am, Tom.
Okay. Then head this into the goal.
Still got it. Hello, Diana. Would you like to be a bridesmaid?
Diana, I just had a card from Basil. He's still in Iceland.
What?
Dear Tom, heading north with Eskimo Nell. Happy Christmas.
That means we've only got 2 wise men. Well, you and Jamie will have to keep moving. This lot will never notice.
Good house.
New York Times gave us a plug.
Take the transfer to the West End.
All we need is 2 good songs and a nude scene.
A nude scene, that's a good idea. Hey, Sarah, how do you feel about taking your clothes off?
Harvey,
We could have a nude wedding.
that's enough.
Lots of naked bridesmaids.
Stop
And a
it.
naked vicar and a good old-fashioned Nisa orgy.
Oh, you're disgusting.
Jane, you touched me.
Oh, dear. You haven't changed, have you?
Changed? Of course I haven't changed.
So the wedding's still on.
What wedding?
The wedding.
Our wedding. Oh, sure, our wedding's still on, Jane.
Oh, God.
The same day the Martians land at Bayview. What's the matter with you? You banged your head or something?
Jane, your life has been saved.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's so lovely that you could all make it to this wonderful event. And I'm sure that you'll all have a lovely time as we watch the Bayview Retirement Homes production of The Christmas Story. Over to you, Bayview.
Get the curtain up.
get the flaming curtain up.
Jane, speak.
Lighting up clocks by night. Not a wedding in sight.
The sheep are certainly making a lot of noise. Something has disturbed them.
Probably the critics.
Oh, we're so nearly there.
That's yonder star. Isn't it bright? At least I'm sure it will be.
Hey, where is the flaming star?
I'm coming.
It certainly looks like a very special star.
Nice and cocoa.
Keep it still. Star of light. Star of
I wonder what it means.
I don't care. Wise men, come on.
Come on, wise men. Let's keep up with yonder star. Keep up, third wise man. Have you other two got our gifts, frankincense and myrrh? One gift from each of us, making 3.
Two of you. There were 3 wise men, not 2.
He's coming soon. He's just on a slower camel.
Get on.
I know that voice.
Betty Craddock. Rubbish! Rubbish! Sack the director! Oh, this was only to get the job. At least I knew how many wise men there were. Right. That is it. Let me give you get that flaming camel out the way. Betty Craddock. Just about enough of you.
If they think that scene was bad, the next one's going to kill them.
Yes, well, I'm sorry, Sister Sheila, but she started it. Yes, I did finish it. I usually do. Well, I'm sure the insurance will cover it. Place needed a new roof anyway. What? Yes, I thought the police were rather nice too. All right then. Bye-bye. Oh well, so much for my career as the Andrew Lloyd Webber of Bayview.
It's God's vengeance on you for taking his story in vain.
Oh, I see. So he sends Betty Craddock and a gang of W.I. roughnecks. That's the army of the Lord these days. We're not the only ones suffering from cutbacks.
Oh, if only you had believed, Diana. If only you had a little faith. If only you would relax and let it all sweep over you. The joy, the mystery, the happiness. it could all be yours. All you have to do is reach out, open your heart, and let it all flow in. What do you say?
Open my heart.
Join the human race.
Let it all flow in.
Feel the warmth.
Tom, come here. No, closer. I want to say something to you.
Sweet nothings.
Merry Christmas!